Báwo ni ẹ̀yin tèmi? Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán tàbí ẹ káalẹ́. Depending on whenever you're seeing this video, you're welcome to another video on this channel. I am still Fatai Oyeyemi, your virtual Yoruba teacher. Today, we're taking a look at the topic, understanding Yoruba insults. Yes, Yoruba insults. But before we go further in this lesson, I want you to understand that the essence of discussing this topic, Yoruba insult, is not to teach you how to insult people, but to understand the concept of insult, when to use these insults and when not to use them. And I think it's a widespread belief that for you to understand a language or a culture, you need to understand their insult as well. So this topic is purely for educational purposes, so that you know about Yoruba insults and not to teach you how to be insultive or how to insult people. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the business of the day. All right, you're welcome back. Now, I told this to you before we go further in the topic. Do you think there is a difference between a joke and an insult? And when we talk about the word insult, is it meant to always be hurtful? These are some of the reasons why you have to take a look at this. Now, to understand or to talk about the Yoruba insult, we need to first establish the fact that the Yoruba people are a people that values respect. Like I always tell people, it's like when they were founding in culture, Yoruba, the foundation of the tribe, of the culture is respect. This respect is so grounded, most especially from a younger person to an older person. So if you don't understand the insult, you might indirectly be insulting an elderly person because you don't understand. Having the understanding of the insult will let you know when and when not to use it. So we are going to be taking a look at some common insults among the Yoruba people. What does it insult mean? Literally, what does it mean? And when and how do you use them? So that's what we are going to be taking a look. Bear in mind that Yoruba insults are vast. There are many. And we're not going to be covering everything. We're just going to take a look at the most common one. Right? So, number one, we have these insults. Ode. Now, what does Ode means? Literally, the meaning of Ode is a fool. Ode means a fool. So, one thing about insult is this. It can be used as playful banter. That's among friends and acquaintance. So, you can use some insults as just playful banter. That means you're not meant to hurt. And insult can be used to insult like very harsh meaning. And sometimes insult can be used like a corrective measure. Now, we'll get to that. So when you call someone a fool or dead, this is one of the insults that can be used as a playful banter. So like among friends, our friends can just be talking and say, on yeah, in a playful manner, you are a fool. Like we have it in English as well. So it doesn't really mean that he's calling you a fool, just that in playing. So how will you know difference between the playful banter and the real insult? Is the tone in which someone say it. Now, pay attention to me now. Imagine I'm saying, Onkenyesha. That's one. Then another one, Onkenye. Now, if you read my face when I said the two, you will notice the first one I said with a smile. So that means, obviously, I was talking to a friend. I don't mean it as something to hurt him. They're just been playing. and ontemye. Like you can see, the expression was serious. So, and that's how one of the two ways you can use insults as a playful banter and serious. Then we have another insult, oponu. Oponu means a non-entity. Non-entity. And if you want to break down the word oponu, so we can have it like, we have like three words that make up this insult. O, like the pronoun for someone. Bo. This bo here means to mix together, to mix something. Opo, opo. Inu means inside. So when we say oponu, means that any opo inu, your inside is mixed together. You have no, there's no form of orderliness in you. That's oponu. And I don't want to know the kind of playing we are playing that will make it to call me oponu. This is one of the insults that can be used as real insults. You know, some people use it as playful banter, but for someone like me and many other people, I'm not comfortable with you calling me oponu, no matter how playful we become. Now, this oponu, we have some other insults that are related. That's something like didinri, aridi, afofungbemu, afofungbemu. Now, all these insults, didinri, aridi, afofungbemu, they all means imbecile. Didinri, aridi, afofungbemu. So, didinri, aridi, afofungbemu, they all means imbecile. Can anybody just please tell me what kind of play can you be playing that you be calling someone an imbecile? So obviously, these insults 3, 4, 5, they are not insults that you can use as playful banter. They are insults that are meant to be hurtful to whoever you are addressing. Now, we have another one, obun. Obun. Obun means a dirty person. A dirty person, or untidy person, or punk person, obun. So, these insults can be used as a playful banter between friends. It can be used as a hurtful insult for someone that's extremely dirty. We call them obun. And this is one of the insults that can be used as corrective measure. So maybe you have someone, this person is always so unkempt, never likes to tidy up anyway. You can just, at least for someone that values word, by the time you call this person obun, the first time obun, second obun, like the third time, you should make a correction like, I need to change. That's if it's someone that actually can reason. It's not a didinri, obviously. By the time you call me obun 1, 2, 3, I should make some changes in my attitude or character. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Agbaya. Agbaya. So this one can just be called immatured adults. Agbaya. Now, agbaya is a combination of two words. You have two words here. We have agba, means elder. Iya. Iya can mean either suffering or useless. Agbaya, an immature adult. So this insult is often used to insult an elderly person. Maybe this elderly person is not being responsible or doesn't do something right. So we insult them by saying agbaya. And another insult that we're going to be taking a look at is alainironu. Alainironu, a thoughtless person. So when you see someone that just does things without proper reasoning, without considering maybe other people or other factor, you insult this person by saying Allah in. So this class, I don't want to be too long, which is why we'll just be stopping at these 8 insults. Remember, Yoruba have been so creative with our insults. These are like the most common one. We have insults where you liken someone to an animal or to an object. For example, when you call someone Elede, Elede is a pig, right? And where we come from, you know, pigs are animals that are very dirty, extremely dirty animal. So when someone is dirty, you can either call them Obu, or when you call someone Elede, you know that no, this person's case of being dirty is an extreme level. So you call them Elede. When you tell someone anywhere, be anywhere, like you are likely this person's mouth to the mouth sector. So we have many insults in the Yoruba culture. But like I said, I'm not here to teach you how to insult people in Yoruba. I'm just here on letting us know the function of insults in the Yoruba culture. And like I said, we have just these common ones, but there are more than that. Which other Yoruba insult do you know that is not here? Or which insult have you been hearing in Yoruba that you don't know the meaning, that you want me to explain? You can drop it in the comment section and we'll see what we can do about that. Till I see you in the next lesson. Bye.